All right, hello and welcome to today, November 14th, BTC Pre-Market Prep. I am your host, Biz, live with co-founder Andy, and we're here to take a look at the market health on Zazook.App and dive into the insights. A lot of alerts that came in for sure, and the market definitely it did its thing. So yeah, we'll be curious to dive in and see what's happening for today. Andy, how's it going?
Sure. Nice. It's good. Yeah, I had a good day. I'm on UTC +7, so my day is kind of in the evening now. So I've already been trading today. So I'll go through some of that in a minute. What we tend to do in the Zazook server is we have a way of seeing what the market is at a glance. So we have something called the Market Health Report, which deals with all the coins that we support. We support about 400 trading pairs. So this is a kind of health of all of those pairs over the 4-hour chart, 12-hour chart, one day. These were all in the green the other day, but since Bitcoin hit a couple of all-time highs, it hit one yesterday again at over 83. They've just had a little pullback, which is perfectly normal, and I expect that before the big fly up to 100 comes. Also beneath this we have sectors. These are on the updated daily, and again some of them have dropped out of the green. Meme coins are still well into the green, and in fact those are the coins I've been trading today. We also have the kind of short-term BTC trend. It turned neutral a day and a half ago. In fact, it's still neutral, but the long term is still green. Simple traffic light that says go 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 go, but that's more long term. So if we go to the BTC chart, you just ignore all these weird lines for now. I'm going to explain that. BTC's up about nearly 1% from where it started today. I put this little dashed line as the day candle starts at 100 hours UTC. I put this little line on, just a quick visual aid. But if we drill down in the time frames, and if I just go straight to the 15-minute chart, you'll see that today these lines here when you hear us talking about hold and break levels, that's what these lines are. The different colors represent different time frames. So green is 15 minutes, and white is 1 minute, orange is 5, amber is 5 minutes, red is 1 day. So anyway, the more you watch our videos, the more this will make sense. So BTC today, here's where the day started, about here. And as you can see, it was very much in a range and bouncing off this hold level on the 15-minute for up until my afternoon, so for sort of 6 hours, and then it kind of dropped down and went and was held up by a 1-minute candle here. And at that point, it started to have a little rise up. And it actually started doing that when the UK market opened. That opens at my 3 o'clock. So that was about here when it opened, but so they also do some pre-trading, I believe. So you can see it had a dip, and so they were buying in. And if BTC rises, by from here to here, say 2%, then some of the alts I was looking at, they also have a run up as well. So let's go to before I go through the juicy tips that came in an hour ago. I have not looked deliberately. I've not looked, so I don't know what I'm going to find yet. But today, my coin of choice was People, and you'll see one of the trades I took here. I traded it here. So what I was waiting for was, if we come back to here, this is where I kind of start my day. This is my 6:30, so I start looking at the candles. It came above the here, and I was waiting for a pullback to this hold level, and I put my entry a limit order in exactly at that level, and oddly enough, it hit it beautifully. The hold and break levels, hold means we really need it to hold above, and it can be a fairly sizable range or a little small range like these two ones. And a break level is we want it to break above, and often they're rejected. You can see the blue one, which is the hour. It was rejected there. If I went to the hour table, you can see going back here, there's the hold level. It was rejected. So I went into the trade here, and what I did was here, I put a risk reward on. I was fairly confident. I've been trading with these hold and break levels for quite some time now, and I've learned to trust them. When I first started using them, I effectively paper traded them for ages, just like looking at them and making sure that they work. Now, as a trader, I don't really look at the price. It's not important to me. What's important to me is the risk reward. Because I'm after a percentage return because I day trade. So if you're buying BTC at 50k and waiting to sell to 100, you care about it hitting 100. I don't care what a price anything is. It's more about the return I get. But more important than that is what's my risk. So managing risk in day trading is really, really important, particularly if you're going to be using some leverage. So I did some estimation here that I originally didn't go after this profit. I was actually going to try and get out around here. So it was a kind of 16 to 1 ratio, and I was risking just 0.59% as a stop loss. And I was fairly confident after it bounced that it was going to have a go up, because BTC at that point, where were we? 830. So 8. BTC had a little leap up here. You can see this candle here. And these meme coins that I've been trading are very much on trend. When BTC goes up, they tend to go up a lot more. So I took the trade, and as soon as the trade went up, I raised my stop. Once it went through this hold level, I raised my stop to the hold level, so I was already in profit. So when it started to go up, I thought, well, I'll get out here, but it was looking very strong. The candle just flew through it. So I thought I'll stay in. So I got out somewhere around here.
Wow.
Somewhere around here where I decided enough's enough. I also had to go out, and when I day trade, I never leave a trade in play if I've got particularly if I've got I mean, my stop was in a profit, but I thought I'm just going to sit and do it. So I got that whole trade took me 15, 30, I don't know, 1 hour, 90 minutes, something like that. So that was a good trade. So and the next coin I want to show you is Bonk. Now, you might be wondering why I've left all these lines on Biz, whereas normally I would remove them as I go. But I wanted to show that I've been trading Bonk for the last few days, using these hold and break levels. And as you can see, the way to get in is I just now trust these hold levels so much. I really do just trust them. So I've been trading up on these and down and out all the time. So here today, similarly, it had a go down to this at 11 o'clock, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go in, and I again another I didn't actually quite get 11%, but it was slightly less than that. But again, I'm moving my stop with these as it goes above hold levels, and I'm going right. This, I'm not going to be stupid. But again, my risk was only like 1%, and the reason I do that is because I can use leverage. So I know that if I went nuts and did a 50 leverage, if it drops 2%, I'm liquidated, right? So based on the risk reward, I go, okay, look, I'm going to do 10 leverage. So because it's a bit more volatile. So I very much gauge my risk reward on that. So that's kind of been my day. I don't know if you've got any questions on that, Biz.
Well, first of all, congratulations on that trade. That was massive.
Yeah.
What was that first one? That was Bonk? No, that was not Bonk. That was
No, people.
people. Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah,
That was amazing. And yeah, I was like, okay, well, this guy's probably gonna, you're probably gonna, exit like where you had that daily break or the daily hold.
yeah,
And but yeah, the fact that you stayed in, I was like, okay,
yeah.
that was impressive. Yeah, and
That's
then
because it shot through it. If it had been rejected,
yeah.
I would have been out, you
Oh,
know.
okay, I see.
But because because it shot through it, I thought, oh right, just your stop is now here at this level.
Mm-hmm.
So it shot through it. I thought, okay, raise my stop to here, which was literally at sort of 5% profit,
Mm-hmm.
and I was using leverage. So I thought, well, that's cool, you know. But because it shot through it, I thought, why get out? So originally I was trying to go, okay, I'll get out here, but it kept going. And it's then started to get wicks, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So I was monitoring it, which is why when I day trade, I just watch a trade.
Yeah.
And then I kind of thought to myself, I need to go out, right? I just needed to go out.
Yeah.
And I just needed to go and buy a coffee and pick up some ironing and, and stuff like this, So, so I got out of the trade. And then when I got back, um, that was about this. What time did I get out of that? 10:15. Yeah. And then when I got back, I was looking for something else.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, Bonk, interestingly enough, Bonk has come down to these levels in the last hour.
Mm-hmm.
I finished trading now for the day, but as you can see, you're getting higher lows on these. You could have gone in again. When it went above there, you could have gone in for another sort of 4 or 5%. So yes, so now let's go back to Zazook. I've not looked, but something's happened in meme coins. Oh, memes come in now. Interestingly enough, this is on the 12-hour chart, but meme, you may have noticed this on my watch list. I've already been looking at meme for the last few days. I actually, because I've been busy trading other things, I didn't trade this, but just the same, I could have traded. Look how it respects these hold levels. And so once you get to trust the way we do this in Zazook, when juicy tips come in, I think meme actually is already in on other channels, which is why it's, yes. So meme's already up to 32 on the 4-hour chart, 32% on the 4-hour chart, which is why it's been on my radar for some time. But again, this morning for me, mornings are good for me, UTC +7. Again, depends on what BTC is doing, but they can be good for quick trades. So for me, it's all about what do I earn in a day, and my trading pattern tends to be bright and bushy-tailed in the morning, and then maybe do some other things in the afternoon. If I've not done any trades in the morning because the market's not right, then I'll trade in the afternoon as well.
Oh, that's good.
So meme, yeah, meme we're already in, and it is respecting these levels. So dependent on what Bitcoin's doing, it's just in a range now. Where was meme again? And your risk here would be if you were going to trade it for me, and let's say you were going to trade it when it pulled back down to here, your risk is sort of just maybe beneath that. And then your potential is getting higher highs, isn't it? So you might get, you could risk that, and that. Then you've got like 1% downside. So there's your stops. Finding your stop is very, very important before you go into a trade. Understanding your risk reward is very, very important if you're day trading, particularly if you're using leverage. Like it's really, really important. So that was meme. Let's have a look what we've got in DeFi. Oh, we've had a juicy tip over ACA USDT that got to 1481. And then this one, blue, means it really didn't do anything. I want to have a look at that. What was it called again? Beefy. A bit USDT. Sorry, let me just get rid of that. Oh yeah, as you can see. So when did that come in? The way that Zazook works, these are not buy sell signals. These are juicy. They're looking juicy. And it's up to the trader to go to the chart. 333 came in on yesterday, 2 days ago, on the, what was it, the day chart. 2 days ago. Oh yeah, you can see it's just going down, but it must have had a pop up. Yeah, it did. You can see it 7, 8. So yeah, it had a pop up, which is why it came into our juicy tip. In fact, you can see the green tick there.
Yeah.
That's
What indicator is
that
this?
green. That actually is so that when I'm the software engineer, by the way, for anybody listening, that's written all of the code for how everything works. And my co-founder Rene is the TA expert. We worked together over the last 6 years coming up with these algorithms. And to make sure that everything works within our system, we've coded them in Pine as well, like a couple of the algorithms. So that's where it came in. And as you can see, it was at the top of that move. But in any event, you would have come to this, you'd have seen it coming in there. Let me just stick a line in there. You'd have probably seen it was at a break level already here on the day. There's a kind of break level there for the day. And I just wouldn't have I'd be waiting now for this to bob down, which is what it's been doing. So this is one of those that I would probably just set an alert on or just ignore it,
And so at what variance does the Zazook system decides to stop monitoring the trade?
We have a kind of a stop loss algorithm which we've written, and so as it moves along in time, it knows that this is over. But it's all done with TA.
Sweet. Sweet.
Yeah, and it raises, the stop raises as it gets higher as well. So but so but this one was at the already at almost a break level. So. But so you wouldn't, if you'd have gone through our education, you wouldn't have taken it anyway. You would have waited, and then you'd have seen that alert come in and gone, okay, just ignore it. Anything else? No. So not tonight because it's a bit quiet because, as we've seen, BTC is just in a holding pattern, trying to decide. Maybe when the American markets open in about another hour. Maybe they'll start buying in because it's gone down to 91. So it's gone down a couple of thousand. Or maybe I don't know. We'll just see. But you can see it bobbing along. These hold and break levels work like a charm. All my morning, it was just sat doing that. And then the UK came in and Europe came in. Poof, up it went.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. So that's the market for now. That's been my day. You're just getting started, right? So
Right, right, right.
what's on your radar today?
So for me, I think I'm gonna be trading BTC. Um,
Which one?
BTC. I think I'm gonna be
Oh, you're
trading.
going to be trading
I'm gonna
BTC.
be trading the large caps today. I know
Okay.
yesterday I did really well with Pepe, and that was on call. That was on call.
Oh,
So
yeah, right. So Pepe was another good one, right? This was this was today as well. I forgot all about it.
but
Yeah. So I waited for it. I waited for it to. It bounced off that break level, and I was waiting for it to kind of finish a candle above it. And then I kind of went in around, I waited for that kind of confirmation up a little bit. And then I thought, yeah, at the same time as as I was in the other. So that was,
I mean,
I don't think I got.
when you're charting all your hold and break levels, how long does it take you to get down to charting, and then when you're ready, and then you're monitoring it so that you're getting into a trade? How long does that process take
Oh,
for you?
Well, I always start on the day.
Yeah.
So if we could just put a random coin on, I suppose. Pick. I've not done Ethereum for a long time. Let's just do that. Although I have a old break level there. So if I would start on the day, right? So, gosh, this is a long time since I put that on. So I would come here and go, okay, so this is the day. There's a break. Okay. The hole's far too far away. Go down to the 4 hours. Okay, we've got a hold level there. In yellow. Bang, bang. Because they're fair, I could put that on as well. Bang, bang. Go down to the hour. Start taking a look for something else. And I get to the 15-minute pretty quick.
Okay.
I get to the 15-minute pretty
Yeah.
quick.
So
And then I'm looking for kind of entries really.
yeah. So identify your range, your top of the move, the bottom of your move, and see if there's
Yeah.
anything to trade in between it by going down to your lower time frames.
Well, there's also I put on break levels at lower time frames as well. So this is the 15-minute, right?
Yeah.
So I put these in green. So so there's that. So just as you look at it now, right now, I wouldn't trade it. Right, so I will probably lose interest at this point, and maybe just put some kind of a couple of alerts higher and lower, on trading view, that kind of thing, and then just literally come back when one of them triggers. But that would be me. So that's kind of how fast I can do it. But now, if it's a coin, sometimes I focus on just one. So if where was it? It was bonk, wasn't it? So that's why I deliberately left these lines on. I need to clear this up now because I had traded here, down here, down here over the last few days, right? And but so sometimes I'll concentrate on just one or two coins. I don't mess around. And at the moment, because the market health memes are very strong, I've been trading the memes because for me it's about percentage return, right? It's about profit and low and minimum risk. And in this market, the memes are doing really well. So my stops are very tight, and all I'm interested in is what's my percentage return on a day. And then actually, I only, you put all your wins and losses together, and at the end of a month, I want to be up. By a bit, quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure. That's sweet, man. All right.
And in this market, you really should be.
Yeah, no,
You know.
definitely, definitely. These time windows, they don't. It's you gotta have to take advantage of them. They don't happen very often, and it's always good to be in the. It's good to ride the trend. So trend's your friend until the end, and
Oh yeah.
but when it's the end, we'll be adjusting our trading strategies, especially with the insights as they start to come in. All right. So I think that is it for today's pre BTC pre-market prep. I'm your host Biz, and with co-founder Andy. Andy, thank you so much for taking the time to show us what you've done with your trades, how you got into them, and even just even tracking them and going through that strategy. I think that was really insightful. And of course, for those of you that are listening, if you guys like what you're seeing, if you guys like the insights, if you see that you could utilize this for yourself, come and join the Discord. We'll be live actually in the general VC, so you can connect with us there. We'll be looking at a few chart setups, potentially seeing what we can trade today as I'm starting to start my day, as he's starting to end his. And yeah, and then you can also start your free trial once you enter a server. So you can get the link in our description. You'll be able to activate free trial once you're in our server. You can also purchase an NFT, and we're right now offering subscription at an 80% discount. So you can get in and participate and getting all the elite access straight away by getting an elite NFT. So that's it for today, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Look forward to doing this again. Until then, take care, guys.
Happy trading, everyone.
did it just exit